Hi, this is Torsten from T-Rex. I'm here with Mark Tremonti from Alter Bridge.
How are you?
I'm
What's
good,
happening?
Mark. How are you?
Good, very good.
And yeah, welcome to Copenhagen and congratulations with your new album.
Thank you.
Out now.
Thank you very much.
You've been busy with the Creed tour, and Miles has been busy with the Slash tour. And I was just wondering, how do you guys find the time to record?
We just have to plan our years ahead now. You know, we have to. Like next year's already all plotted out, so we just make sure we have just enough time to do everything we need to do, and it all works out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this a long tour you're on now?
This is our longest European tour.
Okay.
I think it was between 7 and 8 weeks long. So
okay.
Yeah.
And then back to the States to do some more touring.
More touring at home.
Touring.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be probably only about 10 shows in the States, and then Miles takes off with Slash. So, yeah.
Again.
Yeah, and then we'll regroup with Alter Bridge in May and June, I believe, to do some festivals over here. Yeah.
So 2011 is completely booked. Almost.
Oh yeah, all the way through. Yeah.
So Mark, what have you chosen to bring on the road this time?
Well, I've got when I'm playing rhythm guitar, I'm playing through this Ubershaw has 6L6s in it, along with this Boogie rectifier. And then when I switch over to my lead tone, I've got something called the head bone here that switches the load on the heads between the cabinets, so I can, when I hit lead, it switches these amps on the outer cabinets there. Oh. So I can play with multiple heads without having to have a bunch of cabinets.
Yes.
You know?
Okay.
And then on my lead tone, I will have a little delay and overdrive. My T-Rex arsenal here, my replicas, all my settings are all taped up on there.
Yeah.
And then when I go to my clean, it sends a signal through the G-Force stereo to these Fender Twins. They're 65 reissues.
Oh.
And what else? Then this is just my monitor system here. I just like to dial in my own monitors, you know, so it's just one less thing to worry about.
Yeah.
This is my conditioner that keeps all the voltage and all the power nice and even over here and everywhere everywhere I go around the world, and
yes,
it's a big, you know, that's a big necessity of the rig.
Oh yeah.
And then
Morley was here.
My Morley Wah, yeah. I use a few of these across the stage. One on the other side of the stage, one over here, and this is my my floorboard. It's my ground control switching system, and in there I've got the this is the phaser, the T-Rex phaser right here. I got the Dunlop Univibe.
Oh yeah.
My wah pedal.
Yeah.
And that is it, pretty much. You know, there's a bunch of other odds and ends that, you know, like Furman power. You know, these Furmans and. Yeah. This lexicon here just gives me reverb in my monitors.
On the
this
overall
crown powers
signal.
it.
Yeah.
And that's it, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It needs to be bigger.
Yeah. Much. Is it the same rig you have on tour with Creed?
This, I've had this rig for many years now. Yeah. This is it.
But. No need to fix it if it works.
Well, little things change. Like the last tour I had, this amp used to be a 2-rock custom signature reverb.
Yeah.
Which I love. I do love it, but this amp seems to handle I don't know, the levels we play at a little better, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to having my 2-rock at home in my studio, because that amp is such a great sounding amp. I don't want to beat it up out here on the roads. This is perfect to have out here, and Reinhold Bogner actually modded this. He gave it it's either called the Purple mod or the Purple Haze mod. Okay, so it turns this clean channel into a lead channel.
Okay, it's a modded version. Okay.
So I use the lead channel for my leads, and my settings are all strange because it's this presence is it's both channels, so it's and these aren't the EQs are kind of sweeps. They're not really what they say they are, so it's confusing to me. I don't even know what the hell it is, but when people look at it,
thank God for guitar takes,
they'll see my presence and my treble are completely off, and my bass and gain are almost completely all the way up.
So if you make the Mark Tremonti sound of this setting, it will sound kind of weird.
No, it's well, no. If you don't have the mod, if you have the mod, it will sound great. But yeah, it took me by surprise when I was EQing it all at first, but it sounds great. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
Thank you.
What did you have in mind when you designed the Tremonti phaser along with T-Rex?
You know, to be honest, I went into the factory and you know, I was handed the phaser and I tried it out and it sounded great. And then I tried monkeying with it and realized that the original tone was better than when I was monkeying with it. So we went back to the original way it was. You guys know what you're doing. So I didn't really, you know, I was looking for something along the lines of a Phase 90 with a little more dynamic to it, and that's exactly what we got. So.
Yeah, and there's a special bite knob on it as well. As
for some gain. Yeah. You know, when I was using a Phase 90, I noticed sometimes my signal level would drop a little bit. So I wanted them to just have a little gain on there just to make up for that.
Yeah, and then you have the level knob as well. I also wanted to ask who or what inspired you to start playing guitar in the first place, start playing music. And
geez, since I was a little kid, every time I hear a guitar on the radio, I would just light up. You know, that's what I wanted to do since I was a little guy, and I bought my first guitar for $10.
Okay.
And when I was 11 years old, I just Crossroads, the movie.
Oh yeah.
I watched that and I was like, man, I want to do that. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys has thought that way. So, what else is coming in the future, Alter Bridge wise? Looking out for?
We, you know, like I said, we have next year all booked up. We have next summer the festivals here in Europe.
Yeah.
Next fall we'll come back and do a similar tour we're on this time. Just repeat this tour and then put together a fourth record after that.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Thanks a lot for taking the time, Mark.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure talking with you.
Absolutely. You too.
And have a good gig.
Thank you very much. All right.